get extra lucky, you get 13, 15, maybe 16 people that are already on the internet, watching and bored. And then they tune in. So you get a new listener, a new follower, a new subscriber, a new viewer. Whether it's negative feed or positive feed. You understand where I'm coming from? So DJ Envy is not the most liked person whatsoever in New York. But Seti Nash is from California. And he's like curving the jail time, curving the punishment for the real estate fraud, but telling the truth because of the money. The money is going to let him, DJ Envy, get out of jail. People like Puffy, certain people over here, I'm just being real with you, there's certain people over here, they want Puffy nailed. Certain people don't, and certain people do, and it starts a war. I'm not going to lie. See, the East Coast is flooded with Bloods, West Coast is flooded with Crips. You see the different worlds. If you watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cartoon from back in the day, and April O'Neil, the reporter with the yellow suit, she used to do her business. You notice how reporters could just have the cameras on and commentate on what's going on, whether it's live action or nothing. The person or two people that's interacting in any type of engagement is focused on each other. So they don't have time to knock the camera or the reporter down or out of its face. And then you have the other alternative where you have positive citizens or negative citizens intervening in the situation, waiting for the police to come. Right? So all these YouTubers that's from the West Coast, listen to me, they reeling y'all in from the East Coast, making you think it's good. But next storyline is you got a Pop Smoke storyline. It seemed like the government, the Illuminati, is working with California and the West Coast and more or less sacrificing New York and the East Coast. So the Star, the DJ Star, the Star Report, he was blackballed. Charlemagne is from the South. So he's allowed to pull off the propaganda that he's pulled off within the last 15 years by calling people light-skinned and waffle-colored Negroes and then bleaching his skin and becoming light-skinned and pumping the homosexual hypocrisy, right? In the name of light-skinnism. Light-skinned girls feel targeted. There's other colored girls that feel targeted. But for some reason, that aboriginal look is targeted. So now we got Seti, right? We got Seti Nash and Poetic Flacco realizing it don't matter what gang or religion you in. Govan Hernandez, and you see that nigga from, you see him from Tennessee, right? Them niggas worship the devil out there in Tennessee, and they kill gang members and religious people. I'm just saying. We don't watch the South because the Bloods and Crips aren't being claimed from the South. This is a personal rivalry. This is a personal standoff. This is a personal issue from state to state. There's not going to be a civil war or purge where New York is allowed to go over there with no rules. The proper purge where the weapon supply is dropped off like Warzone. For people that don't understand, that Warzone is the first step of a purge. The proper purge. not necessarily the movie where they go and lock things down. Now they are gonna go lock it down like they showed, and they are gonna have a weapon supply, a vehicle drop off, all types of drops off, but it takes days. So the realization is that a 24-hour purge is nothing. A 72-hour purge is nothing. That's the realization, but they gave you a brief viewing, an image of what a purge can be. Now, personally, I just can't take the West Coast no more. They got robots. They not popping like that. They have a quote-unquote what they think is fraudulent, and it's probably really not, because there's so much loopholes if you catch it the right way that you could just get yourself out of this situation. That's why people is not really bragging and boasting or flossing. People are not extra, not just because of STD, that they're not extra flagrant and brazen. Not just because of that. It's just because they're scared to spend the money. When your plug is in Palestine and he works with you and he's the one that sold you your computer and your merchandise, your other merchandise, and you realize that he's connected to the federal government some way, somehow, by being a computer engineering or a computer tech, he's legally obligated to make whatever sale he wants to make to you or anybody else, because it's an EIN or a business tax write-off. You just have to write off the proper taxes at the proper time, and you may have to pay more taxes, at different times, but it's not nothing crazy. It's like something that'll make you more intrigued. Now the West Coast is sold already. They know all the, I was about to curse. They know all the loopholes, all the citizens, that's the Mexicans, everybody that's on the West Coast and in the Midwest, they know all the loopholes. In the East Coast, especially New York, we don't. I'm gonna just be real with you. And it's not fair. And you know who permits this, who makes this happen? It's Canada. Now I don't know if Trump is Canadian. I don't know if Elon is Canadian, they call him African. I just don't know. But the maple leaf syrup makes the pancakes better. If you eat the dry pancake, it's a pancake. It lasts longer. But it depends how hungry, if you're going to wolf it or devour it down. Right? So I can tell that certain people, they're used to certain things and they're comfortable with their gun. Right-handed people, I can tell that you're right-handed just by watching you on film and knowing that you got a gun. Okay. This is what it's all about. This is the good stuff. This is why I ask for a different job if I can't have the job that I have now. And that job is being a federal agent. Because I'm going to have fun. I'm an asshole. Pardon my French. It's a certain stance that you take, and it's an argument that you make. And it's all in a person's morale. It's a taboo if you're taught something that's against your norm. Whatever your normal behavior is called a taboo. So the taboo that's being played on us from a long time ago, and I say us, it's the New Yorkers and the East Coast. Mainly the New Yorkers, because everybody turns on New York. Is that we gave California too much credit. That was the worst mistake ever. Is that we constantly let California off the hook. Just like how people want to laugh at me, California is laughing at New York. Now, you don't have to believe me, and you don't think it's that serious, which it is. I just want to open your eyes to my situation a much more and show you that is deeper than that. That's why it's called rooted, that you're searching for, right? Okay. So if you want to incorporate all the other material like the aliens and stuff like that, UFOs be my guess. You want to incorporate the Cabbage Patch Children in the Cabbage Patch Kids or the incubator babies or the incubator kids. If you want to include that, go ahead. The words incorporeal, intangible, ghostly, subconscious, dwelling and teaching, Vaster Smasher. Right? Or maybe I could say one word that's a four-word sentence. Not just a letter if I have to say A or I. But I can say one word. It sounds like I said one word and it means a complete sentence with a period at the end or an exclamation mark. See where this is going? East to west? You see how it's mapped out? You see how it's nothing but a science and a math? If you can't figure it out artistically, if you don't understand that God is an artist, your creator is an artist, because artists make the picture and then they crumble it up and throw it away if they not satisfied. And the picture could have been perfect and every figure in the picture could have been satisfying. Correct? Okay. So I'm going to take all these categories and I'm going to just show you the thunder and the lightning. See, you can't see the thunder, just like the wind. You can hear it and feel it sometimes. The tricky thing about the lightning is that it could come from underneath the floor. It doesn't necessarily have to come from out in the sky. And the thunder is a cloud that opens up from the bottom. It's a full capacitated cloud, has a whole capacity. And it opens from the bottom. It goes really, really high, and then it comes low before it opens. And it flies close to the highest apex of mountains. For some reason, it's like a mountain. It's like a magnet. The mountain is like a magnet. The UFO looking thing, it looks like a UFO that's full of thunder. It opens from the bottom. Not a zap, like a downpour. It's like a flutter. Dead serious. It's like a piece of the cloud that's underneath that's shaped like some type of UFO. It disintegrates before your eyes and then you hear the booms. But you don't hear the booms as it happens. It's a sonic boom like a plane in a jet. So the traveling time, the time travel, cutting air, portals and speed, and I guess you could play a different or your favorite color and see that I really ran 30 miles per hour in the heat, like 100 and something degrees, and I got scorched from the drink. It's true. Fast sound, you know what I'm saying? Blurs instead of a blast or a blow, then you got a blur, right? Or a drift. So they 3 hours behind us. So they up while we sleep, whether the body can take it or not. Certain people out here, certain gangsters out here, is just hell bent on the East Coast not going to sleep and just trying to stay up just to grease these California niggas down, just to catch them like gangster while niggas is asleep. I'm dead ass. I got 1,000 little cousins that hated that shit. The fact that these niggas was awake when we was sleeping, our body was telling us that we need the 8 hours. That's why a lot of us ain't 6 feet. And if we 6 feet, we only 6 feet or 6'1". You feel me? Our family's 6'5", 6'8", and all of that. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all 6'1" and 6'2". You can't jump. You can't dunk the ball consistently. You get hung. You feel me? You catch a Sprite, and then you embarrass the whole team. And you're 6 foot, so it's no excuse. So that's another example of being jerked. And it's like somebody holding their breath to your heart because they just don't want a pathway of oxygen to reach there as their greatness grazes your shadow while you're in the same room as each other. I only know one language. One. If you ask me, I'm gonna be real. My eyes is onyx black. That's why you see every fucking color ever made. I'm being dead serious. Now listen, it's true. Dead serious. California hates New York more than the South do. And the South despises us. So I don't know a word greater than despise me. Insomnia, yeah. Insomnia. Certain people walk around, they know this for a fact. Because they got down with the gang, and then certain people bump into certain people later down the line. You find out this person has a reputation, or this person has power and respect. You can't tell me right now. Listen, you can't tell me right now that if I listen to everything that I hear and go with everything I feel, and I go wild out on somebody, a celebrity, that I know that was next to my family, and my family never told me if I just go rob them, right? Like viciously fuck them up, right? Just R-rated, you know? No sex, no X-rated, R-rated, right? If I go violate them just for no reason, just because I know you was next to my family, and it's something about your aura, I know I'm gonna get hit with a whole bunch of stupid shit because it's like that's what my family wants, and you don't see it in my scale. It's like killing 2 and 3 birds with one trap. So you don't catch it because you're not as close as the people that wants it to happen to me. So the spin is crazy. So that's why certain people spin off and they spin out on other people. Like they just turn their back on their best friend. You go know somebody your whole life. Or it could be your cousin, it could be your brother, it could be whoever. You just turn on them, right? Yeah. And it's over. Y'all never speak again. You fail to realize when y'all was cool, y'all did not feel the same way at the same time. But now you do. That's what you fail to realize. So by these niggas making content from California, bigging up their enemies and the ops and the people we want persecuted, and then killing the ones that they were wrong about, I'm talking about California, the ones that they were wrong about, that they let come to California a few times before they turned on them, before they did that, proving that they're not supposed to be parents, proving that they're not supposed to be aunts and uncles, proving that, yeah, California, proving that they're not supposed to be grandparents or whatever. Before that happens, it's too late. You got another dead rapper. So you just gotta up the ante, make the purge. Let them come out here or make it for a month or something like that. Build the zombie houses that's bulletproof. Access the RPGs and bombs, not just the gun spinning happy people, because that's a part of the purge, the proper purge. See, you can't just have been hiding a gun or have an illegal gun for as many years as you want and just think as soon as they purge it out, you could just come out and just start rocking out like that. The people that's bringing this stuff is making sure it's an even playing field. So if you have a hammer already, you liable to getting killed if you don't pop off. So I guess in that one sequence, people are gonna bond together and turn on you together. They just gonna make sure the person that came with the gun, you're gonna get your ass shot and killed and executed. You see another evil clown trick to this, right? To a ventriloquist. Now I already told y'all niggas, if you can't go out like that, go hit the silver UFO. Yeah, go shoot or anything at the UFO. The ones that they accompany, they really accompanying the UFO for your ass. Because if you do something stupid, do anything that a regular human, they gonna shoot you down because that shit gonna bug out. It's gonna act like a mother female tiger, like a female mom Tiger. They got facial expressions. Them bitches talk. Yeah, they bug out. They got the strong incorporeal. Do you realize that they show the color green? A female. And when she turns, yeah, it can turn green. But she has a beard. They don't show this on YouTube. They hardly show it on the dark web. You gotta go to the Arabs to see it on the dark web, or you gotta go to the Canadians, the Germans, and the Russians, and when they dark web to see stuff like that. Facts. That shit turns green. They shows you the black and orange when they trying to say duh, the one that has mainly orange. Then they says duh, duh, duh with the black. If this is not telling you something, it's probably a whole bunch of them joints with the black. They probably not rare. The orange joint is the endangered species, you asshole. That's the one they killing. That's racism. That's light skin, dark skin, right? If there's a fucking community, a world of the black shits with the orange in it, you just killing the cute orange shits, right? Yeah, something has to give. I want everybody punished from here to everywhere. And even if it's not happening over here, you still gotta die for this shit. I want your curse. I know it's happening over there, but you gotta, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. It's too fucked up. It's too foul. Yeah. If a female tiger, I have the link. They blocked the link nationwide. And because she yelled, they have her, this is the thing, they have her in a cage. And it's a big ass tiger too. This bitch is dumb big. And the cage is dumb big. And it's a real jail cage looking jail cage. And they have a blanket over her 24/7. They said and they was talking in Arabic. They had the subtitles also. They said since she was, and it's a female, since she was born, she was a real killer, and she was big as hell. She was born like she was just like, I don't know if you see a baby tiger when it's first born. I'm about to get to it because the tiger turned nocturnal. Listen, but when it turned nocturnal, it lost something called the eye of the tiger. And the eye of the tiger is when the tiger's eyes turn all black, Mr. Lion. It's this bitch's turn for her eyes to turn all black and run up to you. I'm talking about that shit looks crazy, and you suddenly feel like you're about to get hit by a fucking anvil dropping out the heavens of the sky, and God dropped it because you're messing with his favorite creature. I'm dead ass serious. I don't know where it's with. But she was a killer. There's a story on it. She was a killer. There's no CGI or nothing. This is exactly where everybody that's in tune with the wildlife and the animal world, this is what you know. This is what you want to see. When you look at a little tiger, you see that the little tiger is still asleep, but the lion is wide awoke and cute, right? Certain people think that the lion is man-made because how he or she developed that quick. And then when it grows a man, it goes from a woman to a man. Okay, you got some explaining to do. So the opposite is turning. So you either showing some type of trans situation or whatever. So the opposite is a tiger. She has a beard because if you look at all the big brute tigers, the killers, they grow a beard, dead ass. The scared ones that have the leaf over their eyes, not the ferocious looking eyes like they turned up like a bomb or something. But there's the other tiger that got a petrified salt stain looking like a leaf. And what he did was, the reason why he's so big and massive, because tigers is really omnivores. They drink off the lettuce, and certain of them drinks know how to eat the spinach and the lettuce. And certain of them drinks only go for blood. That's how you can tell the look in their eyes if he's turned up. And that's why certain drinks get certain colored chakras. I'm dead serious. So she had a green joint living outside, right? As soon as they lift the blanket, she just started roaring, and she's huge. Huge. She turned green with a beard. I'm dead ass serious. Where her orange was, it was green. Her eyes with a black and the yellow or whatever was green. Her beard was green. Dead ass serious. She shook this shit so bad that they covered her back up. Dead ass serious. You can't get the shit, you can't get the lock, the key removed. I have it. It was on Facebook. I don't have no bootlegging certified key merchandise handy. I know it's possible. I know you can get into it. But yeah, you can't upload it. You can't do nothing. It's a copy and paste. You can't make it into an MP4. What's the sense of making it an MP3? Unless you just want to hit a loud ass roar that's gonna haunt you. That shit scared the shit out of it. Don't have no headphones. I heard it on a Samsung Galaxy Note 10. That shit scared. And early in the morning, I didn't expect it. I didn't know. I didn't expect it. See that it wasn't CGI. They put her right back under the cover. I don't know if she was going through menopause. I don't know if she was going through her menstrual. But she shook the whole fucking metal cage. And this bitch turned green. And I tried to tell people, I said, listen, that lion shit is bullshit. Because if you look at it, that nigga, if he up there, he's suicidal. Right. Because I didn't see the Scar movie, the second Mufasa movie. I didn't see it. I watched somebody talk about it. I said, see, that's what they really, really, really showing Simba. That's what Mufasa is really, really showing Simba. That he's suicidal. And all the animals is praising him because they don't live like him. However, that's the scariest place to be. Courage of a lion. It's not who he take down because the lion don't attack elephants. When the Tasmanian devil and the honey badger and the Wolverine, if the Wolverine will ever cross, you feel what I'm saying? It's a different type of fight. Or if that big ass black wolf, he tag team with the big ass hyenas and they come for the lion, it's over. The hyena and the wolf get along and they play dog and cat. It's a brutal ass killing. Same thing with a tiger. So you look at it, the baboon, the evil sinister baboon, that nigga is the Miss Cleo of us too. I'm dead ass serious. If a fucking female tiger has a green chakra and this bitch has a beard, it's a female. It's a female. That shit is really possible. She lived outside her whole entire life and they fucking put a blanket over her. And like I said, the cat in the jungle is turning nocturnal. That's a part of being nocturnal. So is an owl. An owl is nocturnal. An owl, you get a falcon can attack an owl, and a falcon can get caught by an owl at night and get the whole entire house ate up by an owl. Dead ass. It's really possible. You don't understand that them shits is chakras and them shits is on. And I don't really see human beings that I came across my whole year. I don't see y'all shits on. But them animal shits, they showing something else. So by you not making the time the same, and then you got the Midwest on a different time, of course they gonna come at the East Coast. Of course. The time in the South is the same. On the Southeast is the same. The time on the Southeast is the same as the East Coast. So if they 1 hour and these niggas is 3, they gonna tag team with each other. Feel me? Really look at that. They want to get rid of the foul in New York. Y'all don't understand. New York is supposed to be cracking right now. I'm talking about a big ass park. Like, it's supposed to be, cracking. We way behind in time. We went back when we took the trolleys and trains out. Yeah, it's a wrap. Do you see the spam niggas want to hit us with? Niggas want to hit us with a local nuclear. A local nuclear. Just so when that shit come out, They could try to sign up for some terms and agreements. They get paid like an experiment to live out here afterwards. It's called after science, not after math. Think about that. Let's just say your favorite YouTuber pass away in New York due to a local nuclear, and then one of them spam ass, troll ass West Coast niggas move to the East Coast and just keep spamming the man as he passed. That's the type of shit they on. Dead ass serious. You ain't got to believe me. And quite frankly, I really don't think you're strong enough to believe me. A lot of people just want to sit there. I feel like when I learned that when you pass away and you lose 6 to 9 ounces and that's your subconscious, I feel like that's somebody just trying to put you in hell. So I just want to be strong enough to where, yeah, my shit it's gonna haunt y'all. Facts. It's gonna haunt y'all. I'm dead serious. I'm on it like that. That's how I feel. See, I was trying to be a friend and build the Captain America shield, but y'all, yeah. Y'all just too predictable. You feel me? It's like I wanted to fall for something so I could close your curtain. It's an easy job. Feel me? Look how that joint look. It's about to be dark. It's like 4 o'clock already. The kids just woke up, and they just woke up trying to play basketball. They got kicked out. They got kicked out the house. All the kids. They got kicked out the house. I just let them play basketball. I show demonstrations from either hand, and hopefully they can mimic it. I can't talk to them, and they stick to you like tape. You know when you extra dry and you got to drink the gallon of water and they got to stick to the yellow and white chocolate like tape so it can regulate and bring all the gas that's stuck in your head down? Because when you take the pills, the chemicals turn into that some magically way, and it can make all of that off your head come down. If you put more in your body, you'd be fine faster. Those are not hunger symptoms. Those is thirst, dehydration. Shit. Just don't tell them you get thirsty. They want to tell you to drink something heavy. You're going to drink alcohol. It's going to make it worse. You should have drunk a smoothie or a Frosty or something. Y'all niggas want to come to the basketball court. You got niggas coming to the basketball court, grown men regurgitating. And then I get complained on once I come out my shirt. You feel me? For nothing. I don't do none of that. I'm in shape. Y'all don't move as fast as me. I got y'all on film just ask, can you shake my hand, bro? Can you shake my hand? I got the knapsack I be wearing. I be having y'all niggas getting filmed. I got all you weirdos. The girls, the fucking Italian women, y'all bitches is weirdos. The Peruvian women, y'all bitches is weirdos. Y'all just be out there dirty and shit. Kicking in the sand and kicking your feet. Sitting on the fucking bench and sliding and shit. And going and sitting in your house. You ain't come out them clothes, bitch. I know you sat on your couch. I know. Yeah, I know it all. I'm leaving. Your kids is crazy. Can you shake my hand? Come on, bro. Please, just shake my hand. I had to listen to that shit and laugh. I made some fucking chicken ramen noodles and couldn't eat it because I was fucking laughing. I think if I would have never seen the Cabbage Patch that Shelly gave me, I'd have never fucking laughed. I'd have been fucking offended. To see your son and then hear that shit, and then I'm about to eat the noodles and he's the fat ass, you could just hope that the incorporeal could just fade to him somehow, like I just jumped through the fucking mirror and he got the fucking noodles because I laughed. Kid, haha. You feel me? That's the type of shit your kids make. Your kids is funny, no lie. Besides them being gay as shit, they're funny as fuck. And the little girls, they hate the little boys. I'm dead ass. And from me to you, they justified. And I'm still a little boy. Dead ass. I'm a boy. I see why she hates this nigga. She wants him fucking decapitated. I see why. She just showed her motherly bell on why she should be a mom. And because I got history with the nigga. And then thank God by the wills and curses of the colonialism and shit in New York, a nigga like me who wasn't born when that shit was here, she showed me through the sign language and she was young. I can see why. So, I'm not saving nothing. Why would I stand in the path of her way and I want the same shit? Yeah, you can take it to the bank. Do I love my daughter more than I love my son? My son looks like both of us, but yeah, just to be real, yeah, he looks like me. I can't even front. You can't. Once you see this little nigga, if you're a big, little, young, whatever you want, once you see him, you're gonna say, damn. You're gonna say that. Yeah, I'm dead serious. You're gonna say, damn. Seriously, I'm being real. It's another world. The Southern chicks, they hate y'all too, New York. Dead ass serious. They despise y'all. They call y'all pretty. They get y'all drunk. They put seizure medication in y'all drink for that Spanish fly shit. They do all types of shit. They throw your phone. Yeah. They scare you back to New York. It's like they anchoring shit for a recon and aiming reticle so we can get hit. Y'all gotta go stand on business. I'm not trying to die like no fucking punk ass coward. That's just one thing. That's just one thing. That's one thing that they held from everybody. That petrified salt state. That's what they held. Something happened. Listen. Something happened, goddammit. It was a whole bunch of petrified salt snakes and salamanders and turtles and shit. The only way that shit can happen is if a UFO come and do that shit. That's it. And it's only after a nuclear bomb. You can have a nuclear bomb, the radius is only 15 miles. You feel me? The radius is 8 miles and lower. You gotta really think what the fuck they want to happen and they asking for. See, I'm trying to get all these niggas. Cali, Canada. I'm trying to get the South by asking for us all. Fuck it. It's the red Indian and the green Indian in me. Just like the Arab. You see how they get mad when they get confused and they just go off the fucking wall, out the window? That shit happens to my family. My family rages out. I'm dead ass serious. Whether it's fucking Cuban or Caribbean. Them niggas loke out. Dead ass. You gonna know. You go like, yup. That nigga related to Lil Jew. Dead ass. Watch. It all plastered all over the news. Plastered. Watch. It's gonna go down. Dead ass. Somebody gonna get mad and they gonna try to shoot at one of them gray shits. I hope you do. You be better off. Y'all niggas deserve it. If that shit come for me, I'ma turn into a killer. I'ma just ask for forgiveness like Jesus. Like I caught on to the pictures. I'ma turn to Moses. Facts. Quick. Dead ass. I got the whole plan schemed out. Let's see if y'all niggas is really me. I'm dead ass. I'ma turn into Jesus. I'ma listen to what the girls told me. Poppy, yes. Talk to Jesus. I'm going to turn into Jesus, right? I'm going to turn into Moses right afterwards. Fuck it. And I know I'm going to win. And I'm out. Watch. Yeah. I'm going to play that shit backwards, forward, front. Yeah, I'm going to listen to all the girls. See, the girls don't like y'all niggas. Because I took advantage. And I waited to the end to laugh at y'all niggas with the girls. So, right? Foul. I know it's foul. It's fucked up if it was me. Yeah, they did it too. Right? Like I said, I love my daughter. Never met her in a day of her life. But you can tell that she's on the same fucking page as me. Dead ass serious. The oldest one, she's on the same page. And it looks like he is too. That's a problem. That's a problem. Dead ass. It's a wrap, son. It's a wrap. Let's say, for instance, they do the boundary border and they give the example, yeah, the boundary border, and they lock up New York first. I'm just saying, why not? That's how it was back in the day, kind of, sort of, when we had the trains and the trolleys. Sorry. We had the trolleys. Look at it. All you need is a freaking top. You get a top of the whole, like a dome, and put a trolley in there. Now it's cleaner. You better make it clean. If you don't make it clean, we're going to start whipping your ass. Whoever worked for the city and state, you're going to just start catching ass. As soon as the top come on and shit ain't clean, right? If for safety or for whatever, if that shit ain't clean beforehand or whatever, it's going to be a fucking massacre. Yeah. That's a purge to me. You better not close me in with no rat this size of a fucking house, a finster house cat, an outside pickles and fister. Yeah, the house cats, the little house cats. No, I'm not. Fuck that. I'm in a dome. No, I jump high. First of all, I still jump high at the age of 39. Just let me warm up. Yeah. So, no. The whole shit. They better nuke it. They better nuke the whole shit. They better take away all the rodents, all the roaches, the men in black roaches. Yeah, the shits that be in the hallway. I call them the Bronx roaches. How the fuck they get the Yankees, I don't know. They must be from Jersey. I don't know. Or they like the bed bugs, exactly. They just spawn. You know how Mercy resurrects you, or you know how to in Fortnite you just about you didn't show no birth or nothing. You just that's what the bed bug is, like out of portals. Yeah, or it came out of cardboard. It's probably living and breathing cardboard or something. Yeah, it's a problem. I'm telling you, they're gonna do something in New York. I'm telling you, it's too quiet. There's no UFOs. We supposed to be seeing UFOs so we can be protected. It's like we seen them shits last year, right? And now they want something. They warned us, and now they want to fuck us up for some reason. Dead ass. Look at it. You let another criminal go, it's not good karma. Lock this nigga Caesar Pena up. Free Borland, yeah. Free Borland. DJ Envy, lock him up. Yeah. He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing. Lock him up. You have to for the numbers. For the laugh, for the kid. For the children to show them. You gotta show them. You gotta keep Puffy locked up. Yes, you do. If these two niggas walk in New York, it's a wrap. You see how they went crazy with the gun. What is Govan Hernandez? Does anybody know? Exactly. There you go. Until you find out what he's known for, Govan Hernandez, until you find that out. Why is that man tried? Why is he tried for exactly? Go look at what he's really known for. Why is he tried for anything? Ain't straight drop already in the oven. Nigga already say, yeah, we already did it. You feel me? It don't matter about nothing, me. Just how he got exonerated, you could scheme and take $1 out of a million people's account. Go do it. Go convert your computer, your non-SMO computer, into the other type of download and go start white and blue collar crime. Nobody's going to catch you. They not. That's what time it is. When they okayed the PPP and all that, not necessarily the PPP, but the other joint, when they okayed that, that's what they tell you. Now is the time to scam. New York, bounce. They're not going to chase you if you go to North Carolina, if you go to Florida. If you start everything here and you go to California, if you go to Nevada, if you go to Jamaica, you're not going to get chased or nothing. You're not going to. The police are not legally obligated to come hit you for a YouTube algorithm or a YouTube extension. There, I said it. It's called a fucking YouTube extension. They just not gonna do it. But if you paranoid after your first check, if you get paranoid after your first, second, third check, and you found the tricks and the trades that raise your CPM and your RPM, leave. You dead serious, you can leave. Leave. Start everything in New York. I get a Chase account in New York so I can get my Google AdSense. Because with monetization, you can get paid extra by Google. You're not just getting paid by YouTube by having monetization in ads on your videos. You have an extra endorsement called Google AdSense, in which they ask you to pay for the endorsement, in which they will plenty you on what you need. See, everything you want to ask me and you want me to answer, Google's going to fulfill it. It's going to fulfill it for you as soon as we plug you up. You see what I'm saying? It's hard for me to sit up here and pull you to the side, family or friend, and let you know what the gig is, whether you trust it or not. Because if you insult him, he can insult me. I'm going to insult him because I am an entity by myself. But he fucks with me. You feel me? That's how it's going. I got other people over here that can do the same shit he doing. But I'm catching you the flat fee that you can get nipped for. Like, dead ass. Like, you're going to be mad at the world. You could be a mini him if you really look at it. But the way we showing this situation is that you should be more friendly and little kind. Because if you look at what you got something superior. You got something supreme. I have it. It's delicate. People that have it know that it's delicate. I'm about to sell you something that's delicate because it's well worth it. The people that's been damaged and realize that it's delicate, I damaged it. The people that now know how delicate it is and how important it is, and people at YouTube know that I noticed from a long time ago. My great-grandfather was with IBM. I had no other choice to just catch on to certain things. They seen that I damaged the delicacy of the extension. And I wasn't playing. And then when they asked me what's wrong, and I sent them the videos, and they didn't give me the proper response, they can't do nothing. They can't bar me or ban me. If you want to restrict it, go ahead and restrict it. You can make it worse, but if you make it worse, you have to make it more delicate. And there's going to be an endorsement attached to it. I'll just get my hands on the endorsement and screw you over again. You see what I'm saying? You see how I'm the wrong one to beef with in the dark when it's stuff like that? Blue and collar crip. Blue and white collar shit. You see how that's darkness, dark web? You see? You see what I'm saying? I know the algorithm. I knew it for dumb long ago. I showed my father a long time ago what it was before it was about and sellable. Certain things is still illegal. That's why I told you the story about the Commonwealth. If you bother the Commonwealth, which mainly is going to be Virginia, if you bothered Virginia before, you're getting waxed. Yeah, your whole state is going to get interrogated for things that happened 20 years ago. And you're not going nowhere. Just know that. So rules change, laws change, exonerations happen, cases get beat. Yeah, that's what I said. If Puffy, you feel what I'm saying? If Puffy, if he get out, it's a wrap. Facts. These white people gonna be angry. Facts. They did the same thing the last time. The first time he got exonerated. This is where all this shit happened. From the first time, they have an attitude the whole entire way until they nab him again. You feel me? Understand that they're gonna if he was in trouble before. He was in trouble a long time ago. And they had an attitude when he got exonerated the whole entire time with all of us until now, until he got in trouble again. That's why they so outraged. Remember that. Remember human nature. Remember that. You have to. Have to remember human nature. For me, the brain, you can predict the next step of somebody's brain pattern. There's a hypnosis. He puts you to sleep. So that should be enough for you. Feel me? I don't know. If New York not gonna rot out like Adam 22, like I'm not a sponsor for violence and nothing like that. But I see, like if Adam 22 he get beat up over here, they gonna try to hurt somebody from New York for no reason over there. Facts. That's just my point. Poetic Flacco turned blood in New York. He's from North Dakota. So now he look like an OG. He look like a superior. He looks like a better nigga. And he looks like he's better than everybody from New York. See how that go? He don't care about y'all out here. But he met his fate. I knew he was going to meet his fate when he met that devil worshiper, that Govin Hernandez nigga. Them Tennessee niggas don't ever try to be no stylistic gangster beefing ass nigga with them boys. Never. Them niggas is gonna sacrifice a dog and burn red candles and slit they self and shit and start killing chickens. Yeah. The fuck? Yeah, see, that was what I learned first. I learned that. I ain't tell nobody about that shit. See, Flacco learned the hard way. That's why he all scared and shit. Yeah, you don't get into that shit. You don't get into the beef with them boys. You don't. Them niggas play life a way different way. New Orleans don't play like that either. They kind of do, kind of don't. But it ain't as... See, you got it conscrewed. You got it messed up. It's Tennessee that really play with them portals. See, New Orleans... They surrounded by the water. It's the Caribbean alien that already has possession of them. Yeah, the interstellar. Like I said, there's interstellar and interdimensional. Right, interstellar is from above. Interdimensional is underwater. So therefore, New Orleans is messing with the interdimensional. Right? I'm just saying. They right next to the water. It's eye length to their highways. At least we got hills. Flood too hard, you're going to have a crocodile or alligator biting your tire in your car, right? I'm not BSing with you. They found out when you take a blowfish and you open up a blowfish, you're going to see a pouch. That's the pouch that makes a blowfish a blowfish. And what they do is you see that pouch has powder in it. And they heat up a pan, and they put cooking oil in the pan. The witches, the women. And then they put the fish, now they cook the fish. They put that same powder, that blowfish drink in the cooking oil and heat it up. And they can make it into a powder and blow it to your face and make you go to sleep. Yeah, I know a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so just take me over my over. That's what I'm saying.